And hello everyone, Lights and Gear is back with another flashlight review, and today I have something new from Olight. This is a headband hybrid EDC flashlight, which they call the H1 Nova. And it's a pretty cool little light, and when I mean little, it's pretty small. It's just over 2 inches long or tall, and as you can see, it is worn primarily over the head, over the forehead, with the headband that they include. But you can also use it as an EDC flashlight because it comes with a pocket clip. So let's get into a bit of the particulars. As it says here on the box, you do have actually 5 modes of light, which is pretty good. And the top lumen rating is 500. That primarily only stays on for about 3 minutes because you don't want the flashlight to get too hot. And then at that point it will gradually ramp down to its high mode of 180 lumens. And you also get 3 other modes. You get the moonlight, you get low, and you get medium. And it's also impact resistant, it's water resistant or waterproof. The beam distance is 66 meters, and it uses a Cree XM-L2 LED. So let me get into the particulars of the light. A few of those things that I just talked about are listed right here on the back of the box. It also has an SOS mode. So anyway, inside the box, which I have removed the contents at the moment, but inside the box you get this zippered case which has everything in it, and this is rather nice as well. You don't normally keep flashlights inside cases, but I suppose for, I don't know, certain situations of travel and whatnot, you could certainly use this or even use it for something else. But anyway, inside the zippered case, as I say, I've taken the flashlight out for the moment, but here is the headband, which has some good rubber grippers on here and holds the flashlight beautifully. And obviously this is fully adjustable as well with the clips and so forth, and will adjust to the size of your particular needs. And you also have the instruction manual right here, which is well written in about 10 different languages, and of course gives all the information that I was just talking about a few moments ago. You also get some other Olight flashlights here in this piece of in this little brochure, and here is the pocket clip, which also comes with it. And here, is the flashlight itself. A very small little man here. It's only about 40 grams, including a battery, and it takes an 16340 battery, rechargeable battery, or you can use a disposable CR123. Of course, they don't last terribly long, and then you have to throw them away, so I would recommend the rechargeable battery. However, they do actually give you a battery inside the light, and it's the Olight CR123. So you can use this up until the point, of course, where it runs out, and then I would suggest, you can buy CR123s in bulk, or you can get a rechargeable 16340. The thing that I did find rather interesting, though, is that the 16340s that I mainly have are these AW batteries. Now, they are very good batteries, but for some unknown reason, even though this is a 3.7 volt, it will not allow the flashlight to go in turbo mode at 500 lumens. As soon as I go to activate turbo, it blinks it for a second, and then it goes right back to high mode, which I found rather strange. I do, however, have a couple of other rechargeable batteries in my arsenal, and they happen to be EagleTac 16340s, and this is it right here. And it, in fact, works beautifully and will allow the light to go in turbo mode just the same as the CR123 that they give you will. This will do the same thing, but in a rechargeable, this works beautifully. So anyway, that's just something I thought I'd pass along because it is rather significant. So anyway, here's the flashlight, as you can see, and here's the tail cap, which I just took off, which happens to be magnetic. So just like all the Olight baton lights, you can stick this anywhere. If you're not using it as a headband, you can stick it to anything magnetic, just like that. So the flashlight will attach, and you can use it in other variable ways as well. Inside the flashlight, you have a spring up in here, and inside the tail cap you do not, because this is magnetized, and the way the battery goes into the flashlight is kind of backwards from most, with the positive end going into the tail cap, and it's magnetized, so that sticks right in there, which is kind of handy for just, you know, screwing on the end of the cap. So anyway, that's that. And here is your LED. Now this lens here is what they call a bead lens, sort of like the eye of a fly, and it gives the beam a very nice muted. There's no hot spot in this beam. It's very nice, and it's rather spread out and muted, but also very nice. So it's very good for a headlamp, I would say. And if you go to my website at lightsandgear.com, you can check out the little beam photos I have there of it outside. So that'll give you a good idea. Anyway, here's the power switch right on top, and no other switches or anything on it. This does everything. And I don't know, going to show you briefly. Of course, you just put it in here like this, in the grippers of the headband, and it fits perfectly. It just takes a moment or so to feed these over here, and then of course you've got it working like this in the headband, just great. Here I have the pocket clip, and of course it's magnetic, so the pocket clip will stick to the back of it. Not that you'd want it to, but it will. Anyway, so you can put the pocket clip on like this. Well, let's see if I got this right. Yeah. Actually, no, I don't. Okay. The pocket clip would go on this way. Yeah. Pocket clip goes on like this. There you go. And then you can clip this to your pocket, and the light stays out and then, you know, shines forward. So you can do this in a couple of different ways as far as using the light both with the headband and on your belt, just like this. And of course, with a magnet, you can stick that to anything and have the light, you know, going in different directions. So anyway, to turn on the light, you just give it one little press, and it's on. And let's look at the beam here for a second. Turn these lights off. Okay, we are in, I think we're in medium mode right now, and to change the beams, to change the modes, all you do is hold the switch, and then as long as you keep holding, it will cycle. And right now, as it normally does, it just cycles low, medium, and high, and then take your finger off to select the mode you want. If I wanted to go to the turbo mode, I just double click from any mode that I happen to be in, just like that. Now we're in turbo mode, and let me just show you that briefly. This is a very nice beam. It's very wide and you know, very bright, and as you can see, there is no definite hot spot. So a lot of people may like that, and it doesn't go great distances, but of course it will light up beautifully where you need it to light up. And if I just click to turn it off, it will turn off. And it also has a memory, so it will come back on where you last had it, except it only memorizes the turbo mode for about 10 minutes after it's turned off. Now if I press to hold it, it will go back down to the lower mode. If I want moonlight, then it has to be in the off position, and then I press and hold, and it comes on in moonlight. And there's your moonlight mode. Okay, there's your moonlight mode. And it also has a lockout feature, and that will lock the light from accidental activation. And that also works from the off position, where you have to press and hold the switch, and then it comes on, and then it goes off, and it's locked. And it also has SOS, and the way you get to SOS is from the off position, and you have to triple click the button, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm in SOS mode. And I get out of SOS mode by just pressing the button, and now it's off, and now it's back on again in the last mode it was in. So basically that's your operational modes and so forth of the H1 Nova. I myself think it's a very cool flashlight. It's obviously very small, and it's pretty powerful for a light of this size. And The magnetic base makes it very handy, as does the ability to use it with or without a pocket clip, with or without your headband, and so forth and so on. So it's very multifunctional indeed. The Olight user manual is very handy, and well, of course, gives you all the information you need in different languages and so forth. But anyway, that pretty much sums it up. If you go to my website at Lights and Gear, the link is below, and check it out there. There'll be a link there to make a purchase of it, as there is below this, as there is in the description of this video too. And you can check that out for yourself. It would certainly be a nice gift for anyone who jogs, hunts, hikes, bikes, and so forth and so on. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll check back again for more coming up, more videos, you know, coming up with new flashlights and so forth at Lights and Gear. But anyway, I digress. Have a good one. We will talk to you next time, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.